I have been living in a content house for 3 years. As you guys know, the Hype House. And I'm currently...
There's just a really big reason why this is failing. So, as everybody knows, in 2020, the Hype House rose to fame along with so many other content houses. So, what I find really interesting here is that in that first house that they had all of the TikTok's biggest stars, Charlie, Dixie, Lorray, Nikita, like everybody was in it. Well, actually, not at that time. At that first house, it was just the original Hype House members, and then later came those few. And everybody was engaged in watching. Then you move to the second Hype House, have a TV show, and you're at your peak of fame. Then they move again, half of the people move out, and it's done. Then, months later, everybody else leaves and starts saying Thomas is kind of sketchy, like we can't talk about it, we all signed NDAs. And apparently Thomas made all the money throughout the Hype House, so it's just kind of like, okay. But he claims that it was for rent and different stuff like that. Okay. But, I don't know, it's kind of crazy how Alex Warren, Cover, Charlie, Dixie, and Noah, and everybody who was in this house no longer talks to him. And it's kind of crazy how none of them really talk to each other anymore. I find that kind of odd.
People are calling her broke and saying all this stuff, but if she wanted her tickets to be 100...
There is one thing I hate about the internet, and that is because every single person, for some reason on the internet, is such a hypocritic troll. Y'all will sit here and cause a whole mix-up because somebody's concert tickets are over a certain amount of money. I've seen people gripe because somebody's concert tickets were like $60 for 3 people. And then, so how the tickets work basically is an artist will set a price, and Ticketmaster or wherever you're buying it from is going to take it, make it expensive on top of the artist already having it expensive, and it comes out to being $300 to $5,000 a pop for a ticket. So what BB did was goes, hey, I'm going to have my tickets for $6, and they're probably going to sell them for $30. She's making it cheaper. Shut the hell up. Okay, y'all, so in the morning, I always get a Smoothie King smoothie because I always feel awful in the mornings because I'm not a morning person and I absolutely hate eating in the mornings, but I also hate starving in the mornings, and I don't really starve, but, like, I feel like it's better to have something, so I always get a smoothie. And lately, I always have been trying it because when I go to Smoothie King, I always get the angel food. And I just really wanted to switch up. So I've just been ordering random things and not reading what was on the menu, and I really shouldn't do that because today I got the Island Impact, which is the other, like, favorite on the menu because they have, like, 2 favorites, the angel food and this one. And she hands it to me, and this girl, like, I always see her there, like, she's phenomenal. Like, she's always making them, she makes them, like, the best. And she hands it to me, and it's yellow, and I'm like, why is it yellow? Like, why is it neon yellow? And I try it, and immediately I'm like, oh, it's pineapple. But, like, I was really freaking out. I was like, why is it yellow? Like, it is radioactive. Like, it should not be this color. Alright, y'all, I look rough, and that's because I've been at work all day. But, so basically, my job just gifted me this for Christmas. And I want to, like, really dive in it with y'all. And I want to see, like, what's happening here, okay? Now, obviously, I can't use all of those products in one video, but we're definitely going to give them a whirl. So, we have an exfoliating body polish, which I'm very excited to try, but if you do tan, good luck. We have a goat milk soap bar. That's this. Interesting. We have goat milk lotion, which is right here, which I probably won't use. I don't really like lotion like that anywhere. Plus, it has some interesting things in there. And then there's a Dead Sea bath salt. I'm very excited to try that. It contains actual Dead Sea salt, so that's actually pretty cool. And then there's moisturizing body wash. So I'm probably, I mean, you know, I don't know what I'm going to use out of this. I don't know. This has a lot of alcohol in it. Let me look. Okay, so I got the lotion. I want to see how it smells. Ooh, I like that. We're going to use this today. I really want to try the bath salt, so I'm going to try this today too. Okay, I just tanned today, and this will completely take away my tan, so I'm not going to use this is going to be a different video for the exfoliating bar. All of this stuff is from Rugged, by the way. I've never heard of the brand. It seems kind of cool. Yeah, no. I really want to use this bar soap. I really want to use this bar. Ooh, it kind of smells. Ooh, I don't know about that. Let me see what this smells like first, because let me tell y'all, I'm a little dry today. Ooh, okay. Let me gather my thoughts. Okay, y'all. So I went ahead and decided I'm gonna do the bath bomb, the body moisturizer stuff right here, which looks pretty cool, and then the goat milk lotion for after. So I'm gonna go use all of this, get it all on. I'm gonna get comfy, and I'm gonna let y'all know how it went.
All right, y'all. So I just got back in here. I absolutely loved everything but the lotion. The lotion was awful. It was greasy and it was super thick, so you couldn't rub it in. But I did love all the other products. I haven't tried. I can't wait to try the scrub and then the soap, but that will come next. So stay tuned. All right, y'all. So tonight I went to my work Christmas party, if you will. And they decided to give us gifts, and the bag was secured. So we have the Dolce & Gabbana light blue, the new collection that just dropped. Okay, so I'm very excited to see what's in here. So, okay, we have the whole collection, if you will. So I have not even looked at this. I waited to do this with y'all. So this is what she's looking like. Let me see how much it retails for. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. So they have the small bottles for $35 at Walmart, which is kind of crazy. But these bottles you can only buy for $60 and above at like Ulta and stuff, which is interesting. But yeah. It comes with a shower gel that's kind of giving Hailey Bieber. And then we have a after shave balm, which like I can't get that out. And I probably wouldn't use it. But yeah. The scent on the other hand. Ooh, it's very manly. Interesting. I really like it. Look how pretty. Oh, I love my job. Alrighty, y'all. Time for part 2. Okay, so I'm very excited to try this. Taco Bell had something similar, and it was called the Frito Burrito. But it had rice in it, and I didn't really mess with that. I mean, I did like it, but let's try this, y'all. Oh, yeah. I give that a 10 out of 10. Like, that was so good. Like, actually, I really wasn't hungry for it, but, like, I'm really finna eat it up now. Sonic, you've been having some bangers lately. Like, y'all need to sponsor me. I give it a 10 out of 10. Like, both of them. Like, it was really, really good. Like, I really thought it was gonna be, like, a scary situation, but no. It turned out pretty good, y'all. Definitely go to Sonic and try y'all some of these for real. Alrighty, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Okay, so today I am going to be trying one of two things from Miss Sonic. Okay, so Sonic has these pickle fries that I've already tried, but I wanted to put y'all on. These are a 10 out of 10. I wanted to try these and the new Frito, like the chili cheese Frito wrap they have. I liked when Taco Bell had it. And that had rice in it, which I didn't really care for. Like, it kind of ruined it for me to a point, but I still ate it. And it doesn't, so I'm very excited. Okay, so here is this. Okay, it's good by itself. You know, but when you pair it with ranch, there's just nothing better. Alrighty, y'all. So go to part 2, which is going to be posted up the same time as this. I'm not going to mess with y'all like that. To see me try the Sonic chili cheese Frito wrap. So I almost just got recruited to the military. Okay, let me start this off. Let me start this off by saying I 110% respect the military just because of everything I know the military's gone through. I come from a veteran family. Like, let me just start off by saying that that'll get canceled. But there's just something that I should say. Nobody should want me in the military, okay? Nobody should, especially the Marines. And let me get to what I'm about to say. Nobody should want me in the military, okay? First things first, look at me. Okay, I'm 5'8" and 110 pounds. And not only that, no, I'm so dingy that no one should trust me with, like, to defend the country, okay? Let me also say, so I'm driving in my car, listening to Bongos by Cardi and Megan, you know, as loud as it could fucking possibly be. And I literally am sitting at a red light. I'm on my phone. I'm like, someone's looking at me, and I look over, okay? This is my window. There's no tent there ain't no tent. So I'm sitting, you know, on my phone. I look over, there's a man, 2 people sitting there talking, looking at me with a card, and I go to roll down my window. And I stop. And I read the card, and it says Marines on it real fucking big. And the only thing I do, y'all, I do not roll down the window. I just go like that. I just literally go like, and then the light turns green, and I go. I didn't even talk to these people. I did not roll down the window. I just fucking left. Oh. It is 7 o'clock in the... Okay. It is 7:28 in the morning. It is 50 degrees out here. I am freezing. Okay? And I have to go to work. So I stop at the gas station to come and get my car filled up. Well, the only thing I have is cash. And I try not to use card at the pump anyway because my card keeps getting hacked. And I go in, and I was talking to the dude, and I was like, yeah, I need $40 on this. And I was getting me a drink, like a little Coke or something, just to like get the morning started. Okay. This man literally sits here and looks at me and goes, what's your name? And I was like, my name's Rylan. And then he was like, are you studying in school? And I was like, yeah. And then he goes, you got a voice like woman. Like, are you a fucking woman? What was he trying to do there? Like, and then he keeps going on, and I'm clearly uncomfortable. And this man works at a gas station. Like, it's not like and it's not like some like jank gas station either. Like, it's one of the nicer gas stations. And I was like clearly uncomfortable because this man kept making like prots at me, like, and he just keeps going. And I was like, okay, like, have a great day. And I like grabbed my shit and I got out. Oh. It is 7 o'clock in the... Okay. It is 7:28 in the morning. It is 50 degrees out here. I am freezing. Okay? And I have to go to work. So I stop at the gas station to come and get my car filled up. Well, the only thing I have is cash. And I try not to use card at the pump anyway because my card keeps getting hacked. And I go in, and I was talking to the dude, and I was like, yeah, I need $40 on this. And I was getting me a drink, like a little Coke or something, just to like get the morning started. Okay? This man literally sits here and looks at me and goes, what's your name? And I was like, my name's Rylan. And then he was like, are you studying in school? And I was like, yeah. And then he goes, you got a voice like woman. Like, are you a fucking woman? What was he trying to do there? Like, and then he keeps going on, and I'm clearly uncomfortable. And this man works at a gas station. Like, it's not like and it's not like some like jank gas station either. Like, it's one of the nicer gas stations. And I was like clearly uncomfortable because this man kept making like prods at me, like, and he just keeps going, and I was like, okay, like, have a great day, and I, like, grabbed my shit, and I got out. Oh. Y'all, I just witnessed a man, okay, literally put his fingers in his booty cheeks, like, got in there, okay, did a quick sniff, grabbed, like, on all of these items, and then goes to self-checkout and, like, checks himself out. Like a movie. Not to mention, I got yelled at by a dude with a mobility cart today. Literally, like, this man probably did not need it. Like, y'all know me, y'all know I love my people out there, and y'all know I am not controversial like that. But that man did not need it, okay? I know he didn't need it, and it's always the most rudest people that know that. And one of my coworkers be looking at me right now, because I'm in my car, but, you know. Customer service is not for the weak, okay? Customer service is not for the weak. And whoever wants to say, oh, customer service is not that bad, girl, come work out here, because it's rough out here. I'm telling y'all, like, ugh. I don't even know. Like, that's not even, like, the top things of what happened tonight.
So, I just wanted to make this video and kind of tell y'all how I'm doing today. I just want to flashback for a second. In October of last year, I got caught in a speed trap in a town that I had never driven before, and I got a ticket for $200 plus driver's ed, or whatever the fuck it's called. So that happened to me. I let it off easily. I paid my ticket. I did everything right, and I just don't drive through there anymore because it was a speed trap. It really wasn't my fault in the end. Flashback to today, May 27th, 2023, I got a ticket again. So this morning, I've had strep for the past 2 days. I never get sick unless it's strep, and when I have strep, it is awful, like rashes, throwing up, headaches, head's clogged, throats is swollen, like can't talk. I thought I had to go into work today, so I went to go drive to my store. Turns out I didn't have to work today. Another girl went in, so I just went to go get a load of tea to help myself feel better, and I was on my way back home. I decided, like, I was gonna go get gas, so I didn't have to do it tomorrow. So I did. Once I pulled into the gas station, I realized a cop was flagging me down, and then he pulled me over in the gas station parking lot. Mind y'all, I still have strep. I've been on antibiotics for a day. When I'm sick, I'm not here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not okay. I'm not here. So he came, he talked to me. He's like, license and registration. I was like, my registration is electronical, but I do have my license. I gave him my license, and I went about my day. Immediately he started taking a minute, so I just started crying. I mean, I've never cried when cops pull me over. Cops don't scare me. I've dealt with them before. I just had a terrible morning, and I was in a terrible spot because I was getting a second ticket, and I'm one of those people that I wanted to have like a perfect driving record. Mind y'all, I pay for my car and my insurance and everything else, and I was getting pulled over because my tags were out, which they were out. That is my fault, and I told him that. So he comes back up, he's like, are you okay? And I was just like, no, like, I'm having a terrible morning, I have strep, like, I almost had to go to work, I was just trying to get gas, like, can you please just give me a warning, and I will go about my day, I will get this fixed, like, I'm so sorry. Mind y'all, my brothers have been driving around without tags for the past 6 to 8 months, it's supposed to not be a big deal right now. In the end, it's my fault, but I was just sitting there crying, and he still gave me a ticket, and now I have till June 9th to go pay it off, when it's supposed to be 30 days.
Bathroom passes in America, they're given out almost as a privilege. It's a privilege to go to the...
Oh yeah, 100% they're given out as a privilege, okay? Most of my high school career, if you will, we got there was a 6-week grading period, as, I mean, I guess most schools are, I'm not really sure, I've only went to like one and a half technically, and here's the thing, here's how it works, okay?
full 6-week grading period, a teacher hands you 3 passes and tells you if you have these passes at the end of the year, you're good. Not to mention, most of my high school career, we didn't have 45-minute classes. We did block schedules, so we had an hour and 30-minute classes. So how are you supposed to go in between classes when you have to wait an hour and 30 minutes to use the bathroom? First things first, how are you supposed to drink 8 bottles of water in that 8 hours that is your day? That your kidneys actually need to function and be able to go to the bathroom all throughout the day with that. How do you go to a public school in America and not get a kidney infection at least once a year? Is beyond me.
Vegan Lunchables, let's check them out. First up.
So for those who don't know, this is Rachel Ballinger, Colleen Ballinger's sister. Now, we all know Colleen. I feel like a lot of people don't know who Rachel is because Rachel's been coming up a lot in the conversation and people are like, who is that? So basically, Rachel is also a YouTuber. She's done like a lot of podcasts. She's done a bunch of different stuff. She's known for like reviewing and testing like internet products. It was actually really good content for back in the day though. I should probably go check her out again. But Rachel's always lived a completely opposite lifestyle of her sister. Like, she's vegan. She's completely different. Her stance on things are very like firm, especially on grooming. I feel like she's never really spoken about grooming that I've seen, but she's the type of girl that she's gonna be like, I am curious to know what she has to say, because she's still uploading on YouTube regularly, but she stopped uploading on TikTok May of 24. I genuinely want to know her thoughts. I wish I was like friends with her so I could just text her and be like, hey girl, what do you think about your sister right now?
Don't make unnecessary journeys. Don't take risks on treacherous roads. And don't swim in the sea. Incredibly, people have been spotted in the water.
My happiness is all of your misery.
So she went through all of that to cancel herself, create a role for this song. And it sounds like Planet Her. This literally sounds like something that I would listen to on Planet Her. I've heard this song trending for the last week, and I just saw that and was like, oh, that's not one of Doja's songs. I thought it sounded weird, and maybe it was just something like she released later on like a deluxe album. But no, like I legit thought this was from Planet Her until I watched this little video and realized everything, and I was like, okay. But I mean, I liked Attention, and I think it did really well. I don't really know what she's playing. I don't really know what she's doing here, okay? I really don't.
You know what a harlequin is? A harlequin's role is to...
What's so funny to me, y'all, is that she starred in multiple Harley Quinn movies, and every single one besides her own movie did well. She was being told that was the part of the century, as the side character who was the girlfriend to and serving the man, the bad man, the mob man, if you will. She played a role that men liked, so therefore it did well. And she gets her own movie that was actually really, really good. I've watched Birds of Prey over 20, maybe 40 times in my entire life in the past few years since it came out. And the soundtrack, the story, it is amazing. I love the movie. What's going on? Exactly. It's because she's a woman.
Would you ever debate Trisha Paytas? Your fans online ask that a lot. They want you and Trisha Paytas to...
Okay, do not get me wrong, y'all. I would live to see a podcast with her and Trisha. But here's the issue with that. I love Trisha. She's done a lot of growth in the recent years, but HRH brings a lot of her same energy into the conversation, if you will. And I just don't think I think what would happen in that instinct HRH would probably try to one up Trisha in some way, or go at Trisha in a certain way, or say something off guard, and Trisha's gonna end her, period. And if we're being honest, you know, the HRH has had a career of this, but at the same time, Trisha's a huge, you know, icon. She don't really know TikTokers and stuff like that. She's not gonna know HRH. Like, I mean, you've seen HRH in a few videos, but unless you've really like gone and found her account, you don't know which one's her account. You don't know how active is. You don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, why act like that? But I mean, I guess that's her brand.
So I'm with your baby mama, my arm is around her. How do you feel about him making out with his brother?
I think it's hot.
Okay, let's review the facts here. Fly Soldier the Island Boys need clout because they fell off. They've trolled in the past. He said that, and immediately those two made eye contact. Look, in the end, that's freaking weird, and it's weird that they would even push that to the public. Like, that's really, really weird. And second, I just think it's a failed PR situation. It's, you know, it's nasty. It's nasty. Like, that's just not a good look. Not to mention, if y'all have seen the Aiden Ross video, y'all know that they literally cowered down a little bit as well. It's just, I don't think it's real. If it is, it's kind of bizarre. Maybe it's just different. Maybe some people just do that. I don't know. I just think it's a very interesting situation, and it's a very interesting PR moment.
Yo, dude, did you bring the... no, I thought you said to bring the...
So let me get this straight. These men, literally these men got caught with underage children. There's videos that have come out. They have literally... Ooh, okay, let's talk about this. So, Tony Lopez got canceled first for having an inappropriate relationship with a minor. That was confirmed. He confirmed it. He apologized, and he moved right along. Now, his brother, who was dating Hannah Stocking at the time, got accused for the exact same thing. Videos were released. Video footage of the phone call leaked. And Hannah broke up with him and was extremely emotional about it. Look it up. Lele came and, helped her up out of it. Fast forward 2 or 3 years later, they're still being sponsored by Bang. You know what's also funny, everybody, is how all of the Hype House and all of their old friends do not talk to them at all anymore. Not one. Out of all of those group of people, not one is socializing with them anymore, but they're still on the internet. I don't understand it. It's like James Charles. Why aren't they in jail?